In this video, I'm going to show you guys how to get the best slime factory breakable in Pet Simulator 99. So yeah, inside the most recent update, we got the addition of the slime factory, and you have the enchant or the ability to gain the jelly coin. However, I have been seeing a lot of people struggling with this. However, I have been seeing a lot of players struggling to get the jelly coins because this event has actually been pretty difficult for some players. But in this video, I'm going to show you guys how you can maximize how many coins you're making and get the best breakables to get as many coins as you can get. So yeah, make sure you guys watch the entire video so you guys can see everything. So y'all, let's get into it right now.
Need cheap huges? Check out bloxcart.com. Let me show you how it's done. First, pick out an item you want to get. I think I'm gonna go with the dog just to keep it simple. Got him! Let's add him to the cart. All right, when you check out, use code VORTEX for 20% off. Now, let's put in our user and join the bot to claim. Heck! Here we go! Yes, I'm sure. Gimme, gimme. All done. Use code VORTEX to get 20% off bloxcart.com.
So yeah, I actually do have a good amount of tips to hopefully help a lot of you guys out that are struggling to get many coins. So the first thing I recommend is to probably get like at least this whole first conveyor belt filled out with these pets. As you can see, mine aren't like super high level, only level 36, but this last one I have over here is somewhat high level, but we're going to be focusing not on this for now because there is a few other things I want to show you. One of them being you should actually try and get a decent stat pet from this egg. I haven't managed to get something too good just yet because one, the update just came out, and two, it's pretty expensive. It literally costs 20 million for one open, which is kind of a lot, but it's not impossible. However, I do actually have the charged eggs on. If I do turn that off, the egg does only cost 1 million. However, the pets or the better pets' chances of getting them are significantly lower. See, honestly, once you do get this maxed egg out, I would recommend just turning off the charged eggs and just opening up one time just to get one of these balloon cats, or the bubble cats, sorry. You want to just get one of these just because it's a lot better stats than the previous pet. So yeah, definitely recommend at least just open it once to get this, and if you're struggling to get more coins, then definitely just start saving up. But yeah, once you get a decent stat pet, you should be able to break a lot of these breakables much quicker. Like, I'm doing decent damage right now, but it's nothing like insane. But I still can break these breakables pretty quickly, and nothing really stands that much of a chance just yet. But yeah, moving on to the next thing I want to show you guys to hopefully increase your coins is to actually go over here and purchase the upgrade machine, or purchase the upgrades in the upgrade machine, because the second to last upgrade down here increases your coins that you get from breakables. So you definitely want to max this out. It isn't even that hard to max out. It's actually pretty easy. So yeah, I definitely recommend to max this one out, and then also max out the more damage if possible, just because it increases your damage you do to the breakables. And yeah, those are definitely the two most worth it, and they weren't even too expensive to actually max out. But yeah, those are really the two only upgrades you're gonna need if you are just trying to get more coins. If you want to get better luck from hatching the egg, you can buy that, and if you want to get like faster increase the amount of breakables you can have, that one's also not bad, but I wouldn't recommend dropping all of your coins on it either. And same with the conveyor speed as well. I recommend getting a few upgrades, but I wouldn't want to get it a ton of upgrades just because you don't want to spend all of your coins on them. And then after that, the last thing I have to recommend to get more of the factory coins is to actually play with friends if possible. If you do just add people inside of your server, you will get 10% more points per player you have added. So if you have like the whole lobby full of friends, you're going to be getting like 80 or 90% more points, which is actually really helpful. So yeah, now moving on, once you have done all those things, let's actually get into where you need to start grinding. And I'd recommend just coming over here to this first pet and just buying as many of the upgrades as you can. I recommend doing this first pet too because it is actually the cheapest one per upgrade. As you can see, if you check this Dalmatian right here for level 36 to 37, it's 8.8k, and for this Dalmatian right here on the second belt, it is 55k. So you definitely want to try and buy the first pet if you can because it is significantly cheaper. So yeah, let's go ahead and just get both of these. There we go. And okay, we need to get to level 111. We can unlock the lion with a 1% chance at a better breakable, so we definitely need to save up for this. I would recommend just putting all of your coins into one pet to get it as high as level as you can, just because the higher level that you can get, the better breakables that the pet will actually spawn. And yeah, if it can spawn some really good breakables, it will just basically mean you get way more coins. The only change I think I might make though is I think I want to get rid of some of these pets just because they're dropping like pretty weak breakables, and the fact that my pets just drop them so fast, I think I'd rather just have them all on one conveyor belt. I think this is probably the strategy. And yeah, now doing that, as you can see, I'm like only getting really high level breakables spawning around my plot. And yeah, there even is a chest right here. Let's go ahead and break this. I wonder how many coins this thing's gonna give me. Hopefully it's a decent amount. So 3.07 to 3.17. So the chest gives you exactly 100k, I guess, pretty much. I'll take it. Also, another thing I did not mention is they actually, if you guys also haven't seen, they do have boosts you can purchase inside of the forever pack. As you can see, I have 3 of these factory damage boosters, and they just do 2 times damage. And I also have this speed boom, which does 2 times conveyor speed. So pretty nice. I'm gonna go and just pop one of these. And yeah, unfortunately, I did not get the coin one, but also it does not say that these items are untradeable. So you must be able to trade these, I'm assuming. So that being said, I probably should be able to hop into this over to the trading plaza and purchase some of them for myself. That would be pretty nice. So yeah, I think I'm gonna go ahead and do that because I think there is also a coins one as well. I should definitely try and get that, and you guys should also, but it might also be very expensive. We're gonna find out. Let's go ahead and go over to the plaza. And okay, there actually is booster 3s. I didn't even know that. There is literally coin booster 1, coin booster 2, and coin booster 3. That is insane. Alright, well, it seems like the trading plaza is just like completely broken. Not the plaza, the terminal is just completely broken, which is just great, so I won't be able to use that, unfortunately. So it looks like I'm just gonna have to hop trading plazas and just hope I find one. That's literally the only thing I can do. Okay, we do have a coins one right here for 5 mil. I'm just gonna go ahead and buy it. I don't even care. I have the gems to be able to afford it, and yeah, I'm gonna go and just take them. Alright, so without the fact that we have that trading terminal, it's pretty much gonna be impossible to find any more of these boosts. I don't think I can find any anymore just because of the fact that the terminal doesn't even work. Alright, I've just been hopping back and forth from the normal and pro trading plazas, and I've literally just been ending up in the same server. So honestly, it's gonna be really difficult for you guys to get boosts unless the terminal is fixed. If you guys, when you guys are watching this video, hop into the trading plaza and check if the game is, or the terminal is fixed, because if it is, it will be much easier to actually acquire boosts. But for me, and for right now, that is not very likely, because I've been joining servers and I can't literally find any more, and I can't even use a terminal, so it's pretty broken right now. So yeah, hopefully the terminal does get fixed soon, and when it does, it'll actually be possible to find boosts. But yeah, nonetheless, we were at least able to find some boosts. So let's go ahead and go over here, and we can go ahead and use some. I didn't realize the damage booster I bought was actually a tier 2 instead of a tier 1, and it does 5x damage. That's actually pretty dope. We're gonna go and use the 5x damage, and we have the factory coins 1. We're gonna use that one too. So yeah, hopefully now we're getting much more coins and also doing more damage. Let me go ahead and also upgrade this lion pet. There we go. And yeah, you definitely want to get these upgrades because look how much the percentage of these better breakables increases. Just from this one level, the purple chest or pink chest goes up 7%, and this blue chest doubles. So it is actually really worth it for some of these upgrades because they are going to give us way more coins basically, or they're at least going to have a higher chance to drop the better breakables, which do give more coins. Also, another thing I want to mention is that actually the enchants in the game do actually work for this area, but I have tested out the coins enchants and I don't think they actually do boost how many coins you're getting. So the coins enchants do not work, unfortunately. However, the criticals books definitely does. The strong pets, I'm not exactly sure as well, and if it does benefit you, it is not a big difference. Same with the coins one. I recommend for sure getting a criticals book in your loadout because that's very helpful. And also, you guys definitely want to try and get a super magnet book because the super magnet book does apply inside of here. And yeah, as you can see, if I run all the way over here, the orbs are still flying over to me. And the main reason why I mentioned you guys should be getting the magnet book is because if you guys are playing on like a mobile device or a device that can't really run the game too well and it's really laggy, the super magnet book will pretty much get rid of the lag, or get rid of the lag at least for the orb stacking up. Because if you don't have the super magnet book and you are standing over here, let's say, or just anywhere else, you won't be able to pick up every single orb that does drop in the area. So you want to get the super magnet book so you don't have to even worry about that, and the same with the lag. But yeah, currently we're doing pretty good. We're doing 830 million damage per second. We're getting 40,000 coins a second. That's pretty good as well. But yeah, keep in mind we are using the damage booster and the coins booster right now, so we are getting much more coins, and probably we will after they're done. But yeah, we're gonna go and take advantage of this as much as we can. Let's get this next lion upgrade. There we go. I also am not sure if the potions do work either. I did just drink the damage potion, the coins, and lucky eggs potions, but I don't think I'm getting much more coins or damage. I think the lucky eggs potion does work though. As you can see above the egg, it does show the potion emblem, so that I'm assuming it does work, and it probably works with the damage one, I'm guessing it too. Maybe not the coins because the coins wouldn't really make sense for this, but the damage for sure I think I should be getting applied. So that's definitely pretty nice. Also, another thing is you guys should be claiming this Titanic and huge chest as much as you can because it literally refreshes every 2 minutes. So you want to grab it as quick as you can. You also do get some decent loot. Like you can literally get like a couple 100,000 diamonds every 2 minutes. And this Titanic chance has actually a chance to give you way more diamonds. It's literally 100k to 20 mil, which is actually really good. You can get this every 2 minutes, so you can just farm up a lot of diamonds and have a chance at a free Titanic and huge. So yeah, I think this is so far far proven to be one of the better updates in my opinion, just because the fact that there's so much more content and so much more to do. I wish there was a little bit more balancing to the game, just because it's kind of difficult to actually get the damage boosters, and the only way I believe you can actually get them is from buying them from the Forever Pack. Okay, we're level 116, the pet actually turns into a butterfly. That's pretty nice. And we have a 37% chance at the pink chest and 4 at the blue, but this next one's gonna make it go up way more. But yeah, I wish they had like a chance to drop boosters from the huge and Titanic chest. That would probably be one of the coolest things if it was actually possible, but I don't think it is, and if it is, the chances are so low, where I don't think it even matters, but I don't think it even is. There might be a tab of it, but it's probably really far down. I would think they would show the boosters on the first page, so yeah, I don't think they're even inside of either of those chests, which kind of sucks. Another unfortunate thing is that you actually aren't able to place flags inside of here either. It would actually be really nice if you could, but I guess you can't, unfortunately, but it is what it is. I'm not sure if taking these buffs, the Squeaky Toy, Toy Ball, and Toy Bone buffs actually work. I think they do, because they do show it in the bottom left, so I'm assuming they are working. So yeah, you guys should definitely put these 3 on as well if you can, and also eat up all the fruits that you can as well, because they do help you. Okay, let's go ahead and get the butterfly. There we go. We now have some really good chances now at these pink and blue chests. Wait, also I don't know what the max pet level is. If you guys do know what the max level is, let me know in the comments down below, because I am pretty curious. But yeah, I have not hit that level just yet. I was thinking it was gonna be level 99, but I guess that is not the case. We are much past level 99. Okay, there we go. We literally have a 58% chance at this pink chest. The next upgrade is 67. So yeah, now I hope with these higher chances we should be able to rack in more coins. We also need to be doing more damage. I think my damage booster 2 ended, which kind of sucks, but it is what it is. I also would try to get a better stat pet, but the fact that this egg costs 20 million and you only have a 3% chance to get a better pet than what I already have, I don't think I want to do that just yet, because I'm going to be wasting a lot of coins probably. And you guys should probably wait to open up this egg as well a lot until you actually make a lot more coins. I would much rather me focusing on this pet to upgrade, and you guys should also do the same. Alright, next butterfly level, there we go. But yeah, I guess I'm going to have to sit here and do a bit of grinding, because I'm not really getting too many more coins, and if I want to actually get more, I'm going to need to sit here for a bit. So yeah, I'm gonna try and get some more coins, and I'll come back when I can unlock the next pet level. But also another thing I want to recommend is if you guys are actually AFKing, I would definitely recommend it to get an auto clicker and to just set up your auto clicker so it's like clicking right here on the E of this chest, just like so. And every 2 minutes it will actually go ahead and just open up the Titanic chest for you. So you definitely want to do this if you can while you're AFKing, because you're gonna get a lot better rewards and have a free Titanic chance. I would definitely recommend it. And also I just saw there is actually the boosters in here. I did not realize. They just decided to hide them really far back in the pages. I don't know why they did that. That should have been like the first thing that I wanted to see. The first thing I don't want to see is a Magnet 1 and 2 book on the first page. I should have just put the boosters right here, but it is what it is. So yeah, this is all definitely the way bigger of a reason then you guys should be grabbing these chests, just because you now have a chance to get the free boosts. So yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and sit here and use my auto clicker for a bit and see if I can get anything from this Titanic chest, but morely I'm just gonna get some coins. So I'll be back in a second, I guess, and hopefully we have a good amount. Alright, we're back after like 10 minutes or so, and we have gained 30 million. That's pretty decent. Now the question is, should we upgrade our butterfly or open up the egg? I think I'm just gonna upgrade the butterfly, to be honest. Okay, so now we can get an alligator, or crocodile, sorry, at leveled 121. Let's go ahead and get that. There we go. And now every time that this pet is spawning a breakable, every time it is literally a chest. That is pretty cool now. So that should hopefully let me get way more points. Let me get this next upgrade also, because it increases the chance of the blue chest of 4%. I'll take that. And yeah, we even have one of those blue chests right here. Let's go ahead and break it. And okay, that only gave me 200 or so thousand. That wasn't really great. It wasn't bad, but I was kind of hoping for it to give me more coins, but it is what it is. Alright, level 122. There we go. But yeah, pretty much is everything for the video. I want to just also recommend one more time, you guys should be collecting the chest every 2 minutes, because you can literally get free boost now because of it. But yeah, make sure you guys head over to the Discord server if you guys want. Link of that will be in the description. Make sure you guys also check out my ROBLOX UGC as well. This fortress over my shoulder is a pretty cool item. I'd really appreciate if you guys would buy it. And make sure you guys subscribe to the channel as well, because we're on the road to 100k subs. I'd really appreciate if you guys subscribe. And yeah, thank you boys for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one.